When I entered the 8th grade, I developed a passion for politics. I was fascinated by the inner workings of the political sphere and the potential that good policy has to make a positive impact on our collective lives. Looking for a place where I could voice my opinions, I turned to social media. And I wasn't alone. According to a recent study, 54% of teenagers get their news from social media. Due to the amount of false information and radicalized opinions that run rampant on these platforms, this development could have severe ramifications for the future leaders and voters of the world. During my time in the social media political sphere, I watched as more and more of my peers became entrapped by social media activists, causing them to base their belief systems on biased information and inaccurate facts. I saw firsthand how the lack of a credible teen-curated platform was causing my generation to develop unhealthy news consumption habits. That is why I founded Revolution Now, a multimedia organization that empowers teens to take political action. RevNow provides teenagers with a wide breadth of content, including political breakdowns, school advice, and resources to help teens make their political, journalistic, and/or social endeavors come to life. The digital magazine was launched in 2018, and it's comprised of 14 staff writers from around the world, including places such as the UK, Malaysia, Singapore, India, Australia, and more. The magazine has reached over 17,000 page views to date, and we post weekly content. Revolution Now also has a significant presence on Instagram. On our page, we post concise and fact-checked weekly political updates, which are created by 2 social media managers. Furthermore, we utilize social media to spark a political conversation amongst our followers. By facilitating political discussions on our story and hosting Q&As where we answer the questions our followers have about current events, we prompt teens to take an active role in their political education. Coming soon, we'll be expanding on this initiative by launching the RevNow Live interview series, where we'll interview a prominent political figure on Instagram Live, allowing our followers to participate directly in the interview by asking their own questions in the comments section. To date, the Instagram page has approximately 2,400 followers and an engagement rate of 11%. This year, we are expanding into more engaging mediums through a launch of RevNow videos. This move has great potential for increasing our viewership. Even though 50% of teens get their news from YouTube, there are very few teen-curated news sources that produce YouTube content, making RevNow videos one of the few platforms to tap into this market. Since Revolution Now launched in 2018, we've gained worldwide traction, having readers in 30 countries and 6 continents. There are a lot of news sources out there, so what makes RevNow different? More importantly, what makes RevNow innovative? Well, many of the news sources that target teens are written by adults. Not only is this inauthentic, but it doesn't allow teens to participate in the platform directly. Even the news sources that are teen-run are often limited to one platform, such as a website. But what really sets RevNow apart is our twofold strategy of providing teens with information about topics and then equipping them with the very skills they need to make their own impact on such issues. This bridges the gap between education and action in a way that isn't done by any other news source. Revolution Now has a 3-point business revenue plan. In our first phase, we will install AdSense on our magazine and video platforms. Once we've generated enough capital from advertisements, we will then launch our second phase, where we will create a line of merchandise with products such as t-shirts, computer stickers, and pins. This brings us to our third phase. Since Revolution Now serves first and foremost as a resource for teenagers, we do not believe in making our main platform subscription-based. However, we would like to create a Patreon account, where subscribers can pay a monthly fee for exclusive content and hands-on mentorship from the RevNow leadership. Parents would also be incentivized to purchase this as a way to give their teenager the guidance they need to propel their journalistic and/or political endeavors forward. Revolution Now has scaled significantly over the years, receiving hundreds of applications from around the world and creating a robust staff of 18 teenagers with distinct roles. Furthermore, RevNow reporters have been able to interview many influential figures, and have even attended multiple events as press. We've even been informed that teachers have used Revolution Now to educate students in their classrooms. RevNow's main mission is to create a ripple effect of political action that spreads throughout our readership. Therefore, our long-term goal is to launch the RevNow grant system. Using the RevNow grant model, we can make media funding accessible to teenagers around the world. Not only does this allow us to crowdsource content for the RevNow platform, but it also allows us to create a substantial social impact in the process. Other future goals include investing in sophisticated fact-checking software, hosting a RevNow summit, and partnering with political leaders to create initiatives that give teens an active role in policy making. In summary, Revolution Now is not just a multimedia organization. We are a one-stop platform to turn teenagers into change makers. Thank you.